Hi guys, it's Eric again talking to you about time management. And what I'd like to discuss this brief video is how to make the most out of your downtime. It's not something that most people consider very often, but I think it's something we really need to contemplate more um, because we have so much of our lives that we're dependent on other people and what they demand of us all the time. And Just think about it. How many hours of your life are you in a doctor's office lobby, in one waiting room after another, lines at the grocery store, time that you're, on a bus or train or an airplane, the subway, you know, doing the elliptical or the bicycle at the gym when you could be listening to a podcast or something on your iPhone with with a headset or something. You know, there's airport terminals, bus stations, train stations, you name it. But yet the choice is yours on what to do with that time that's going to waste. I think we can all find areas of our lives that instead of putting things on hold that we want to get done, that we're stressing about, oh my God, I should be doing this, you know, that's when, I take, road trips, for example. As a speaker and a writer, I tend to do that an awful lot. I'll be on my phone. I'll be watching TED Talks on YouTube or speakers in business and self-improvement like Tony Robbins and Grant Cardone when it comes to money, or Evan Carmichael on the science of self-improvement. Subscribe to those guys' channels. You'll learn an awful lot. Or various other educational radio podcasts, so my time isn't wasted. Really long car trips or taking a Greyhound or a flight, as long as you're not bothering somebody else, of course. You know, that what would normally just be hours of boredom, it can be enriching and educational so you can learn more and put these things that you soak up into action when you're able to do the things that you're actually trying to in your so-called normal work hours. That's one thing that really successful people do, um, is they accomplish just as much in their downtime as they do in their so-called work hours. Um, it's one of those things that you know people will automatically assume that technology on their at their fingertips of their cell phone, that, oh, I should be on social media and wasting my time, with things like that. Or when they're trying to actually be working at their day job, that's when they utilize, the distractions from boredom, or if they feel a little stressed out over what they're really trying to accomplish. And that's when they go to this, I'm going to check my email constantly. I'm going to get back to people because that's important right now, but it's not really getting the task at hand, the real time wasters done. You get into that zone. Well, I'm saying flip that switch. When you're at your job, do your damn job, get it over with. Hyper focus on it. But on your downtime, that's when you need to make use of technology. Your technology in your pocket shouldn't be something that you use as a distraction to not get things done. It should be what you use to get your emails checked on those downtimes in the waiting rooms. If you don't check your email constantly, like I said in my other broadcast, you know, this is the time when you really need to go into it and check these things little by little, get back to the people that are urgent, but not so critical that they, have to be gotten to right away as soon as you get it. But it really doesn't destroy their world if they don't hear back from you in a second, because if it was that critical, they'd call you. And if they call you and your phone's on silent or do not disturb or whatever, your voicemail, you'll get back to them. Um, so, I would make use of my so-called wasted time, checking my email for my business, do drop shipping of orders from the printer straight to the store that puts in their first giant order. The things that you would think I would be flitting around on in my day-to-day, life. No, that the day-to-day life, that's when I'm speaking in front of people, making my living, and doing book signings. It's my off time in between that I found I can maximize those hours by uh, making social media posts, or in the middle of a painting, I'll take a picture real quick and then I'll sell it before I even have it done. Things like that. So I think we can all think of the time wasters that we have uh, and figure out how to make the most of our off time to really do something beneficial for ourselves. So I think it's about changing our perspective about where our time really goes. So I hope this has helped you to possibly rethink where you use your time and what you consider wasted time, and when you're just stewing around about what to do. So, um, since the actual course that I'm teaching that this goes along with, I am putting a lot of questions within the book and within the content of the course. I'm not going to leave you guys with a question to ponder to answer me directly unless you want to in the comments below. But hey, I'll put it out there. If you guys have any suggestions of what you think might be accomplished other than podcasts, YouTube videos, and maybe reading an educational Kindle book in your downtime, I'd love to hear back from you. Please let me know what it is you think could enhance the quality of your downtime. Thank you.